Welcome back to Daytime Live. Now we're happy to have joining us the talented and most beautiful Juliet Bodley, otherwise known as Julie Mango, my new favorite mango.
Hi, Juliet, what's up? All right.
Hi.
So before we get talking, though, we're going to take a look at one of your skits. All right?
Oh, Lord.
Oh, Lord.
We're going to check out this one.
Old veteran, me a the old veteran. For me coming out the business from 1971, me used to DJ Papa Road. So
the plain land, it's the plain land. 100 pound of Cali weed, where they get it from.
Being another one. Wanna listen? There's nothing you can do could make me run away from this clash, yeah.
I want new dance, a beanie fine again. If you pressure, no more.
One good thing about music, when it is you feel no pain. One good thing about music.
They from Jamaica and me go a Britain. When me come back, me carry Willie pass something. Me carry for me sister, niece, me nephew, uncle, auntie, me brother.
Hey,
Hey.
me not ask no more questions until me see the Ninja Man impression again.
No, leave her jaws alone. Julie, you see my favorite two, like, you see the Richie Spice? Well, three, Richie Spice, Chronix, and Leroy Smart. People don't understand the Richie Spice one in that. Richie
Yeah.
Spice, we sing half of the song behind
Yeah.
and a cover for the stage,
Listen,
you know.
man.
Yeah, man.
And then
True.
Chronix never looks at the crowd. How does that look on the band? Never. And Leroy Smart,
Yeah, man.
most
Bare
energetic.
moves. Yep.
He was
But
he was the energy before Elephant Man.
remember, so Leroy Smart have to get in a situations and get out of them quick, you know.
Ah, you got it. You got it. You got it. You got it.
All right, so tell us, Juliet, how did the character or stage name Julie Mango come about? And was it being in a pandemic that made you start doing the skits?
The Julie Mango is a childhood pet name. My dad used to call me Julie Mango when I was a little girl, like about 7 or 8, because there was a Julie Mango at the front of the yard, a Julie Mango tree at the front of the yard, and I used to sit underneath it or sit in the tree and just eat Julie Mango non-stop. And then Daddy, him being the troublemaker that he is, decided to call me Julie Mango, and it stuck from childhood.
Speaking about your dad, you actually credit him and your uncle for your talent. Tell us
Yes.
about growing up with them.
They are just hilarious. Uncle Tom would come over and then he would be talking and he would be saying, you know, somebody go talk to the girl, but you don't know everybody would, you know, because he come like say my idiot. And then Daddy would have said, And then while Daddy's talking, he would have a machete in his hand or he would be chopping coconut or always doing something. And I would just be there sitting down as a little girl just watching the two of them. And they used to, they always tell stories, like at every family gathering, they would tell stories on them sister, which is my aunt May. Them say them teach her how to run. Them hold her hand and drag her down one hill fast. And that's how she learned to run. And I remember Uncle Talbot used to come and them used to play with the dog in the yard and all sorts of stuff. It was just a lot of fun. Those two are the persons who were really in my life as a kid, just growing up, having fun, going out, eating ice cream, everything.
You know, I tell them.
First one to teach me how to dress, how to bathe, how to be decent, whatever. But the fun part was Daddy and Uncle.
You know, when I tell persons that the two funniest persons I know is my mom and dad, they will believe me. I'm like, they are like me. I don't walk nowhere near them. Like, I cannot sit.
Yeah.
When I go to the, I just sit one side and just watch them.
Yeah, it is.
You know what my mother laugh after you, brother?
It's good when you can use personal experiences to create things. So, all right, so a lot of people know you now as a TikTok sensation, Julie, but like, they probably won't understand the amount of work that you put into these videos. They only see a couple seconds of it. But how long does it take to do one of your skits?
I mean, like, for example, the skit that you played just now, it took me about, all right, I'm going to say it took me 2 days. Reason being, I had to do the track the day before. So I had to go on YouTube and select the music and select the type of music that I won't have copyright issues with when I post it on Instagram. And that's why I selected some of them to be stage performances. Then I have to splice each track. I have to splice each track to a section that persons are familiar with, the songs that persons are familiar with. And then I have to see which artists I put behind each other. So I start out with the berries, but then I can't go straight to the beanie after the berries. I have to kind of slide in Super Cat, and then it's like, which emotion do I want to come next? So you have to think when the audience watch the video, they're going to feel a certain way when they watch berries. You don't want to bore them with the same feeling when they watch a different artist. So you try to have different emotions coming rapid, one after the other after the other. So I have to think about it. And that takes a few hours, maybe like 3-4 hours for me to think how I want it to be arranged. And then that's the track for the day from the day before. And then the next day now is when I film. I have to think about the costumes. I search in my closet. I remember some of the things that they wear. Like I know Berries always has on this leather hat and a shirt. And Beanie Man has a gap tooth. I try to think about the outstanding feature. I try to think about the outstanding feature of each person. And that's the costume. Then now the movement. What is each person doing? Bounty always are doing and Berries is always finger. Yeah. And Spice is always
never on the stage.
Homie don't come on stage. No, they don't need no stage from it. He can stay home.
Julia sounds schizophrenic, man.
Very.
Speaking
and
of,
then also when I think about that now, then so the thought process now takes probably another 8 hours. So it's whilst I'm doing other things, I'm thinking about it, and then to film takes me probably 3 hours. And then there's the editing, which is another 2.5 to 3 hours.
Craig, you was talking about schizophrenia a while ago, but you're also an advocate for mental health. We're kind of running out of time, so tell us quickly why that is important.
Mental health is important to me because I struggled with my mental health when I was younger. When I was a kid, I had what is called borderline personality disorder. And not to be too heavy, but I put it out there so that people can be used to it. I attempted suicide 3 times in my life, right? And the number one reason why my mental illness deteriorated so rapidly was because of the stigma associated with it. Mm-hmm. And my parents didn't understand. I was cutting myself on my hand, and my poor mommy and daddy, they didn't understand what was going on. And my uncle was saying, Julie, stop it, Julie, stop it. You must give God thanks. You must give God thanks. You must be happy. When you wake up, you must jump up and say, yes, I'm alive. And I'm like, Uncle,
I'm not happy though.
No,
right now.
And that's the situation with a lot of families, like parents. And even parents have their own mental health issue. They don't know that they do, and then the cycle continues, and you have a generational problem. And the only reason why people don't really get mental health therapy is because of the stigma. So I am an advocate for treatment, for getting treatment, for talking about it, for getting it out there, and so that everybody can get healed and people can stop attempt suicide in their bedroom at nighttime and come out the next morning and pretending to be happy. You can stop getting these surprise issues and problems with people that they have a mental health issue. So that's why I'm an advocate to just get rid of the stigma. Know that I am healed, and I know what it is like to be on the other side of mental illness, to be on the good side, the restorative side. I need for others to know that they can come over on the good side as well. You don't have to be stuck in a mental illness cycle for your entire life.
One thing I want to just add, just quickly, people should also grill whoever them intend to be them therapists as well. Because there are a lot of therapists out there who are kind of mad. You know, and a lot of them have their own agendas as well. Like my psychiatrist will tell you, like when I decided to use him as my psychiatrist, like he did have to go through it. Like he must say, wait, it's like what I do. I let me say, yo, brother, like I'm not gonna just tell you like my thoughts and all of these things, because these things are personal and I have to know so you can manage them. I don't know you.
100% agree. You're right. Mm-hmm.
Who are some of your favorite Jamaican actors and comedians?
Listen to me, man. Listen to me, man. Listen to me, man.
I don't know those three persons.
I'm afraid.
Do I knows you? So, so I have two number ones. I have Oliver Samuels as my number one, and then there's the late, great Valier Johnson, right? There's also Charles Hyatt. I also love Faye Ellington when she used to act. I love Dahlia Harris, although she's not an old-time person. She kind of new just like me, although the poor we all say me, but it's all right, you know.
Yeah. Reigning queen.
And there's this lady I used to watch. I love Titus. There's this lady I used to watch.
Campbell.
The pantomime used to keep. She Asian looking.
Yeah, man.
Let me tell you what her name is.
And she have bandy leg. She have bandy leg.
Yes.
And she always stand up with the bandy leg on stage. And
what's her name? I'm trying to remember.
Me like she.
Calling someone?
No, man.
No, man, I'm not calling someone, man.
The Asian.
Like a short Chinese.
Yes. And she's very animated. Very animated.
Yeah, man.
Very
she have strong leg. Ruth. And she have strong leg.
Yeah.
Remember that.
Yeah.
And she have the bandy leg.
Yeah.
Then now I love Karen Harriott.
Yes,
for sure.
Yes. Julie.
Karen Harriott never grows old.
Julie,
right?
we're running out of time.
Oh dear.
How can we find you? Because you're going to have to come back. But tell us how we can find you on social media.
On Instagram, I am Julie Mango. On TikTok, I am Julie Mango. On YouTube, Mentally Mango.
I wonder why.
I was telling Craigie a while ago that you actually have a TikTok twin.
I do?
Yeah, somebody who looks just like you, who does skits like that, look exactly like you, and does it.
Often imitated, cannot be duplicated.
Well, thank you so much, Julie. We will pick you
thank you guys.
another time. You got it?
Okay.
I got
all right, cool.
On that note, Daytime Live will be right back. I have a video from UK rapper Koji Radical. You don't want to miss that. So forward.